What's up, guys? Corey with Reedy River Goods. I wanted to got some new leather today. I tried something out different. I've never tried this before, but it's the embossed or embossed. Not sure how you say it. It's a vegetable tan leather, and I kept seeing it, and I thought it looked amazing on the website and the pictures. And so I just want to do a quick little. If you haven't used it before, maybe this will be helpful to you. It was the first projects I've ever done with it, and I learned a lot from it. Some goods and bads and some takeaways, but I got this from Rocky Mountain Leather Supply, and this is the 2.5 ounce in a military green. And at first glance, I love I mean, it's pretty awesome. The texture of it's really cool. The print is pretty awesome. And so they do have them in, let's see, I think this was about 9 to 10 square feet. Ran me about 130 bucks. I got the half side, and it's about 9-10 square feet. So I figured I could get a whole bunch of projects out of there. I was doing a vendor event, so I wanted to have something a little bit different. I thought this was gonna do the trick. Again, upon getting it, I really like the feel of it and all. One of the biggest things on the back side, it's like a white. You see, I got some patterns cut out for some more projects. And the print, let's see if you can see. And the print is also in the back side of this leather too. So I don't know. I don't think that looked too good for. I was making some more. I wanted to make some wallets out of it. And so what I end up having to do, I did make one full-size wallet here, which I think came out pretty cool. I did have to line it though, so I lined the interior, and it's a 2.5 ounce weight, so I still had some. I think it was only like a 1 ounce liner, so it still did the job pretty well. And I think that looks good that way. I don't know if you can see inside the lining, but a couple things I didn't like about it. When I punched my holes, you could see that white that I was talking about on the back side here. As you punched, you could almost see some of that coming through. I found a way to work around it, and I had some interesting. I had some leather dye and some things that I was trying to just get in there just to kind of hide that. And then once I did some of the burnishing too, it took that away, so you can't really see it anymore. But it just took a little extra time for the project I was doing, and I didn't have much time available before the event. But as far as the internal parts here, I think it came out really nice. One thing I will say is it does burnish very well. So it is a vegetable tan leather. It says luxury vegetable tan. I guess that's nice. But it does burnish very well. The problem, again, is that white on the edge. So you're gonna have to dye it. Make sure you have a nice, clean, flat line, and then really work on these edges. But once you do, they really do come out nice and smooth. And kind of a glassy look to them. I used wax. I probably ran my slicker on it, 1,000 times. I sanded it down, would have to re-dye it, and then kind of work the process again. But once I got it, when I was first making it, I did not like how it was coming out, just because it was all white on the edges, and just looked kind of ratty. But it did come out nice in the end. I think so. So this was one project I made, and then this was one I'll probably do. I'm actually gonna do a little video on this, a little how-to, because it's a pretty good little beginner leather project. And again, I lined it as well in here, and you can still kind of see that, that in there. But this is something that was pretty simple, and I thought looked pretty cool. And actually, on this one, you can see that white I'm talking about when you punch through. There we go. Right here is kind of what I'm talking about. So that's something I don't really like, and I'll probably end up just carrying this myself, kind of seeing what that does, because I do want to see how it breaks in, how it kind of shapes out over time. And so I'll probably start carrying it myself just to get a better idea for it. But overall, again, the edges, they come out great. And at 2.5 ounces, I can make a whole bunch to it. You do have to spend some extra time. Any lip you're gonna have to dye. So when I'm doing card holders and things like that, you're gonna have to do each individual before you build it, and then on the edges, obviously you have to do it afterwards. But it does come out nice. Like I said, it feels like a nice vegetable tan. One problem I had at the event and I think this was just kind of an education piece that I could also learn from. But I had a gentleman ask me if it was real, and so I was having to explain that it's a very nice vegetable tan leather, but it wasn't an actual crocodile. It was embossed on there, so I kind of see it on his face. In his mind, it was fake, even though it was, you know, a real vegetable tan leather, which is nice. I understand it's not actual crocodile, but so I don't know. In the end, it is not real crocodile, but it's also a very nice leather. So I don't know how to explain that, but in the event, we only had a short interaction, so I felt like he kind of was taken aback by that. So, but just want to give a quick, you know, I'd never used it before. I really wanted to, and so just kind of my quick assessment too. I do want to, like I said, carry it around and see how it breaks in. But for the color and everything, I don't know. It's probably a little bit more expensive than I do, and I'll probably have a tough time coming up with all the projects to use it for. But my biggest drawback was the inside and having the pattern, and just kind of being, it does look cheap and doesn't really feel vegetable tanny. So anyway, but stay tuned. I am going to put together a quick tutorial on just like I said, a little beginner project here, and I'm sure I'll run into those same things to where I need to line this, and also show how I'm going to fix some of these little white spots that pop through. So hope you enjoyed it. Been away for a minute working on this event, and so I hope to get back in and make some more here. If you like what I'm doing, or you have any questions, hit me up in the comments. I appreciate you stopping by, and hopefully we'll see you again soon.